Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy and her Hot Talk panel tackle the latest headlines and find out this year's hottest holiday gifts for Mom. Plus, Wendy's got all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah. Ta-da! Here we go again. Oh my God. So glad it's Friday. Happy holiday. Thanks for watching. My co-host, my studio audience. You look fantastic. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing? How you doing? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Breathe. I'm so glad the weekend's here. Last weekend, most of us spent time putting up our holiday decorations and entertaining family, Thanksgiving and whatnot, and seeing family to the door and to the planes and back to where they're from. This weekend, I guess a lot of you will be Christmas shopping and holiday shopping. In bed online with your robe, or are you really gonna brave the mall? This is the time, it's like I won't see the mall again until like March. You know, there's certain times of the year, and it's usually from like the week before Thanksgiving to about the first week in March. I don't go to the mall, you know, because you have to wait for people after Christmas and after Hanukkah to return the gifts and use their gift cards. So there's still a lot going on. So anyway, I'll be at home relaxing all weekend. Anyway, relax. So this thing about Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger. Now, you know, Patrick is the son of Arnold and Maria. And they want him to be a politician. And he's a college student at USC. And he's now dating Miley. And at first, Maria did not like it, Maria Shriver, because she thought that Miley was like a seedy twerker. Only you really have to squint and look through the haze of Miley Cyrus. In my mind, she does that for her business. I don't believe that she's that girl when she goes back to her house. Honestly, I don't. Not that I don't think that the seedy twerking is not authentic. I just feel like we all wear different hats throughout our day, you know? How I act with you all is not how I act when I'm at home. This is very much a part of me, but you know, if you're at my house and you tell me a secret, I'm not gonna blab it on Hot Topics. Do you know what I mean? And all I'm saying is that Miley, much like a lot of us, I know like me, refuses to tone down her antics for the purpose of, you know, a boyfriend. Like, you don't change for boyfriends. Like, what is that? You know? I mean, you know, unless you're doing something really horrible, like you're doing drugs or, you know, you know what I mean? You're doing drugs or you're bulimic and, you know, he's caught you, you know, throwing up in the bathroom or something like that. In that way, you're not changing for him. He's helping you change for the betterment of yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And so, okay. So Miley performed at Art Basel. Now, you know what that is. That's that big art show a lot of celebrities go in Miami. And that is how, yeah, I love this outfit, hello. Not for us, but for her. Breasts still perky. Many of us, you know, you put on those pasties, they're looking down on the ground. But she was not just there as a patron of the arts, she was performing. So she was there in Miley Cyrus mode. And Patrick Schwarzenegger was there looking on, looking a bit overwhelmed, like, oh my. Look, she had the decency to cover up with a pair of cut-off shorts afterwards and a fly Chanel bag, and I love that silver wig. I need me one of them. But what I like about Miley is I think that, you know, young people, we all make mistakes, first of all. We make more mistakes a lot of times when we're younger. But what I like about Miley is I think that it's wise for her to still remain the person that Patrick met. He's only a boyfriend, and she's only 22. And besides, like Madonna says, poor is the man whose pleasures depend on the permission of others. Right? And so, you know, I like that Patrick and Miley are still together. I think that Miley, in her stage life, is a lot like Miley. Remember Hannah Montana? Yeah. My kid used to watch that, and I, you know, glimpsed at it and saw, you know, Miley played Hannah when she was on stage. She was one person. Then she'd go home to her Hannah life, and she'd be Hannah. So her real life is kind of mimicking the Hannah Montana thing. And hey, Miley, good luck, Patrick, and how y'all doing? Guess who wants to return to reality TV? Jessica Simpson. Who are they? Who are you people? We all know by now that reality TV ruins marriages and ruins lives. I don't want her to be on reality TV anymore. I feel like Jessica, you know, when she did it the first time with Nick Lachey, first of all, they were some of the first reality heroes we ever knew, right? That was back when the Osbournes were on, there were no housewives, reality TV was not ratchet, it was just cute family fun. You know what I mean? Now the bar has been raised for reality TV. You know, you want to see people being beat down and dragged. You want to... And you like to see fistfights between girls. You like to see Jocelyn and Stevie go at it. So where in the landscape of today's reality TV do you think that Jessica and her nice family fit? No. Thank you. At first you all wanted it. Did I talk you down? All right, now who wants it? Clap. May you get coal for Christmas. Because secretly, if you want it, I feel like you're looking for the clownery and the demise of another family. Listen. We all watched Nick and Jessica when they were on TV. She was adorable and airheady. We all remember the chicken of the sea, tuna fish thing. We all remember that she was just very aloof and airy, and he was kind of like the stronger man that she leaned on. And they were like two rich kids just kind of living out their lives, and we delighted in that. But she can't bring that same attitude back to today's reality TV, because people won't watch. And guess what? If she acts as stupid today, I mean, if she portrays as less than smart on today's reality TV, as she did years ago when she was on TV, it's gonna torpedo that billion-dollar enterprise. I'm gonna tell you why. Because right now, in my mind, I don't picture Jessica Simpson just slapping her name on her products. I picture her really going into design meetings and deciding how thick the heel should be on the boot and how high. I picture her to be a girl's girl like the rest of us, you know? She's not just having some people design stuff and then she slaps her name. So in other words, I picture her to have gotten a lot smarter and more business savvy than most since she was on TV with Nick. Now, if she and Eric, her husband, do this show, she's gonna come off, I think, less than smart, and then we're all gonna be looking at her like, well, maybe she does just slap her name on stuff. You know what I mean? And also, I don't want to know any more about Eric. I'll tell you why. No, I mean this in a good way. Oh, no, hold on. No, I'm not being shady boots. No, I hear everything, okay? I hear everything. No, I'm not being shady, but what I'm saying about Eric is, to me, Eric is the ex-NFL player who rescued our little Bambi lamb, Jessica, who freed, remember, because she dated that Tony Romo, that was a very tumultuous relationship. She and Eric got married and they have those cute kids with those good bottom lips. And I don't know what Eric does for a living, but you know, like he's not an NFL commentator, you know, but all I know is that he's the man who holds up a woman that we all love. And I've never even heard him talk. I don't want to know his personality. I don't want to see them fight in the house. In other words, I want to see him as the image that they've put out here, which is this right here. That's it. In the meantime, you know, they don't need the money for reality TV, and certainly she does not need the attention because everybody loves Jessica Simpson stuff. I guess they're just doing it because, much like how TV sometimes turns people out, it's like a drug. They want, you know, she wants to get back on. I hope that they don't do it, but I must tell you guys that networks are opening up the checkbook for them. So we might see this crash and burn after all. Speaking of crashing and burning, let's talk Tori and Dean. Well, Tori wants to get more plastic surgery. well, there she is. Now, clearly, she has no more meat to get liposuction. She has no belly to get a tummy tuck. Her cheeks are raised for the gods. So she doesn't need a pullation, you know what I mean? Her lips don't look natural, so, you know, what does she want to get, do you ask? I don't know, I heard she wants to get her boobs fixed. Oh, you said butt implants. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Butt implants. She wants to get her breasts fixed. Well, it's not that they're too large, like some people's. It's that, you know, she's very, very thin, and sometimes when you're a real thin girl, you get that nasty hollow cavity. You see that right there? Oh. Yeah, really, Suzanne? Oh. Yeah, she's got the hollow cavity. So I don't know what you do to fix a hollow cavity. Do you get a smaller cup size, or maybe she wants to go bigger? I don't know. All I know is that the root of this is that she's got this self-esteem thing, and she thinks that since her husband has cheated on her, and that apparently or allegedly has shattered her self-esteem even more, she thinks that getting cosmetic surgery will be a way of keeping Dean and making herself feel better about herself. No, Tori, no, no, no. Plastic surgery should be something that you want to do just for the outside. The inside needs fixing with a lot of mental health conversations, like with a shrink and self-help books and spending time when you drive in the car, maybe drive with the radio off. So then that way, you know, you drive with the radio off sometimes. I do that a lot, you know, just to get lost in my thoughts and think about stuff. You need to focus on your issues, not your tissue. Tori, poor thing. Poor thing. Khloe and French, maybe on the rocks. Thank you. Not for the on the rocks part, but just, you know, like I like French and I like Khloe, but I don't like them together. And I just feel like, you know, girls, sometimes we meet a guy and we know what the purpose of us being with him is for. A one-night stand. Like I said yesterday, 1 week in Aruba. You know? But she apparently has fallen for this guy, and her family reportedly told her to dump French because they think he's unfaithful. Among other things. But Khloe apparently doesn't care because she's telling the family, you know, I don't care, we're not exclusive. Well, how long have they been seeing each other now? 8 months?
Since April. 9 months.
About 9 months? Mm-hmm. Okay, after 9 months, I say that there's only one woman in every 100 who has not fallen for a guy after seeing him for 9 months, and I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, I know I sit here talking with you and all that stuff, but you know, I can admit that I am soft and pink. And I think that women, generally, our makeup is we're soft and pink, and there's nothing wrong with that. We just have to know how to compartmentalize that. And then to make matters worse, she's a Cancer star sign. Well, if you're a Cancer like me and you in the green and my staffer Emily, you know how we are. You know, we meet a guy, we lock eyes, and if all the stars are aligned, we're his. Right? Right? Sometimes we get caught up in our feelings and we're not good at the one-night stand. Wait, maybe a one-night stand. But we're not good at a 9-month stand, right? We know us. And plus she's a woman, so to add to that, it just makes it, Khloe. Here's the problem, Khloe, and you don't have to listen to your family, because I think when families get involved with relationships, it's a mess anyway, but Khloe, follow your heart. And me and my producer Emily and the lady in the front row in the green, we know what your heart is. You really like French a lot. Dare I say, you love him. And to say that they're not exclusive, that's a defense mechanism. She wants to seem like tough girl, like maybe a Scorpio girl. You know, they tell me you Scorpio girls are heartless. Oh, you're a heartless lady? Anyway, Khloe, good luck with whatever you're doing, but I'm telling you, you've got about 9 more minutes with this relationship before either, number 1, somebody gets pregnant, or number 2, TMZ really does catch him out there, maybe with somebody, and then me and Emily and the lady in the green's hearts will be crushed. Right? Right. Hold on. Ryan Gosling, you were so wrong. Eva Mendes, you were so right. And you need to stop this before it goes any further. And if you need any assistance from me, I'm here. And I'm gonna stay on this story and report. Me and our whole Hot Topics team, Eva, we are Team You. Now, let me tell you what's going on. First of all, Eva just gave birth to their 3-month-old child. A girl. A girl. Okay? They're not married yet. I don't know whether they'll get married. But the point is that Eva reportedly flipped out when she heard that Ryan's ex-girlfriend of 4 years, co-star in The Notebook, Rachel McAdams, called him to congratulate him on becoming a dad and to see how he's doing. Now see, I don't know what part of the game Ryan thinks this is okay. Rachel McAdams, I don't know you, but that's a very snake move. Don't act innocent, Rachel, like you didn't know what you were doing, because we women are some of the sneakiest creatures on earth. And sometimes in life, there are women with that mentality, if I can't have him, then no one can. So while Rachel might not want him back, or maybe she does, a move like this says she doesn't want Eva to be happy either. Now, thank you. Clap if you think Rachel knew exactly what she was doing. And I don't even know, okay, we found out from the National Enquirer, but I don't know how the Enquirer, excuse me? We read everything here. I don't know how the Enquirer found out. I don't even know how Eva found out, because it would seem to me that if you were even gonna call your ex on some snake mess, talking about congratulations on becoming a dad and how are you doing, you'd call his office. These actors have offices, you know, over at Universal Studio Lot, or, you know, they have the trailers set out in the back of movie sets and things like that. You would call him directly. You wouldn't call an assistant to ask for his number. You certainly don't call the house phone. If they have a house phone, we still have a house phone. Do you have a house phone? Yeah. Most people who have house phones these days are people who have kids, and since they now have a child, they need a house phone. That's all. I don't know, maybe he still has the same telephone number he did when he was dating her for 4 years. Do you still have the same telephone number from years ago? Yes. Well, then, but he could always block. Like, she tried him, right? Well, I've never, they can't be friends. No, they can't. No. Are you married? Yeah. Wait, you'll stay that way with that attitude. Hot Topics is officially over. Doggone it, I want my money back.